Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to Abiotic Factor. We are going to be jumping right back in here. For starters, well, I haven't done much first of all, but I did just craft the thing, the neutrino emitter, which I believe is what we need for at the hydroplant to do whatever it was at the one location. I have no idea. Oh, that's right. It's block interference on transmission tower, I believe is what we're looking for. However, I do believe, does this say? Yes, this says it's a laser powered device. So I'm going to need another one of the laser things like I have on the toilet over at the hydroplant, which I believe is this thing, the laser emitter. So it looks like we need an energy brick, and then we need a projection matrix. I know I'm just about out of optic lenses as well. I'll need to go back to the blacksmith for that pretty shortly. When I crafted that neutrino emitter, it also opened some recipes here. A moisture teleporter, a teleportation device capable of periodically pulling clean water from the air and sending it to nearby liquid containers. I don't hate the idea of that, but I'm not that far from water, so I don't know. We'll see. Also have a rain shower. A shower probably... I had no idea you could double click on those and send them directly down to the spot. Clearly it uses this, and I'm assuming pipes since there's, you know, it's a shower. It's a shower, does it require a bucket? Like for the water and maybe a pump? Okay, maybe just some plastic? A less than private shower that swiftly cleanses all dirt, grime, blood, and radiation from an individual. Oh, even radiation. Oh, how much was this thing? Because I've actually got radiation tingle right now. How much was this thing? Oh, it wouldn't be bad because I've got a couple of the Neutrino Mappers, but I forgot I'm out of power cells. I'm going to need to go to Flat Hill. Only things that I really did, I made a couple of trips to locations just to grab some additional resources. And specifically, I rearranged the entire kitchen again. This was a mess. I made the freezer, and that is what I thought these were on when I had to go back to the train and get some additional lighting sources because the light didn't fit in the corner anymore. It's super dark in here at night. Anyways, so right now most of my food is in here. It seems to be working pretty well. Also, I forgot I made French fries. We should take those along as a food source. And everything else is just kind of stacked on top. I double checked before I did this. I don't think the freezer could go on top of the storage crates, but they could go on top of the freezer. Now the fridge is shoved in the corner. The only thing in there right now is the Exer hearts, and they last for a really long time, which is why they're in there. But all of this stuff is, yeah, it's literally kind of been in stasis ever since we did this. This has been in 99 out of 100 for a while now. So I had to redo a bunch of stuff. Gosh, it was a mess because I didn't realize my warmer was no longer connected because I pulled all the power out for like the 80 bajillionth time. So anyways, but we're going to be headed out. I did just take care of, I had an attack, had some guys come through here, nearly destroyed my sandbags. But I've got the laser trip mine put back down. Made sure that the grab is good. He's hanging out in here. Also, I think it's here. I was having some trouble with that last time. If you look at this, like, screen thing, you have the option of turning the glass tint off, and you can confirm he's still in here. But like I said, you can actually sort of see if you get close, you can see that he's still in there, but also I have the reflection. So when I was a little concerned that the power blackout, the rolling blackouts happened, I can double check just by identifying that he's still there by looking in the mirror. All right, so we're gonna be going... I don't know what we're going to need for the reboot the spillway computer. I know I was having trouble with that, well, I was unable to find where I was supposed to be going. But we are going to be going to the hydroplant, and we're going to be working our way through there. I wonder if I need an ornate key. I wonder if we're going to find any more crates over there. I would imagine if we were going to find any, we would have already found them, because we've been through those areas. We just haven't, we haven't finalized them, I guess, for lack of a better term. So we've been through most of them. Most of my armor stands, by the way, I noticed that once we were teleporting out there. Most of them are gone again, or are full again is what I meant to say. So we are going to be depositing the teleporter HQ, I do believe. And we will just take along strictly what we need. I forgot my carts. Okay, I think I got everything, so let's go. I want to get this part over with. I think we have what we need. I was just through here. I did some, when I said I did some resource collection, I killed 3 of the defense bots, so this guy's gone. I found that this guy is one of the easiest. He's probably, out of the 5 defense bots that I've kind of encountered, he's probably, there's 3 of them that I find pretty easy to get rid of. These 2 that are out in the open are a little bit of a complication. But that is probably the most difficult of the easy ones, if that makes sense. So, also, what's in the back of here? There's a power cell. I had no idea. I'd never even looked. Now, the bad part is that... Hey, QB, hey, you can have a... Here, have this. Then I don't get radiation poisoning. Alright, we're gonna head through here. This is probably the easiest defense bot, so I just killed that one as well. I wanted all of the resources. And then the one, I actually found a pretty simple way to kill the one that's over there is the other one. Alright, so we need to get to the outside, which I believe is over here. No, that's right. We've got to go up a level or something like that. I always forget how to get outside to the part where it has the ladders and stuff, but... Alright. Don't throw a grenade at me. I'm not going to stop to cut up bodies at the moment. We're going to keep going. I don't know why these guys haven't respawned. I haven't been here in a while. Alright. Up the ladder. Now. One thing I didn't bring is tech scrap. Is there? Yes, there's a plug here. Although, I don't have tech scrap. I don't know how far... Alright, radioactive interference. So presumably, the laser should span a ways, I would expect. Let me try to sort this out here. I'm not sure which side needs the... That actually kind of looks like any side can get the power. Oh, you know what? That's right. This is just the thing that blocks it. So I guess we need to see... Alright, well, let's set this up here. I don't know what the range is on that thing, and we may not know until we actually get it hooked up. Which we don't have power right now, so we're gonna have to wait till morning anyway. So, give me a few. How'd the shapeshifter get up here?
We could sneak a little nap in the break room.
Yeah, we could sneak a little nap in the break room here. Have a soda.
Oops, borrowed your stapler.
You borrowed my stapler, of course you did. Alright guys, it is morning. It looks like it's not close enough. There's still radioactive interference. Let me see if I can move this without moving the late... Well, actually... No, I'm gonna package this because I don't want to get burned by it. Maybe it just needs to be... Maybe that's why they put this outline here. Maybe it just needs to be in here. So let's try to put it... here-ish. That's right, you need to actually construct this. Okay, now this guy, that looks about right. There we go. That's where I want it. I missed. There we go. Signal stabilized. All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. Wait, what? Okay, is it... Wait, there's a... Alright, hello. Can you tell me anything else?
Well, that certainly looks to have done it.
Okay, he doesn't say anything else because I don't see that it's fixing anything. Oh, we've already... Okay, never mind. We've got it. Open spillway. Okay, we probably have to reboot the spillway computer for that. I see it cross that off on my actual... my items at the top. So we're good on that now. All right, so let's get everything... You know, terrible thing. I actually went... I teleported back to the Hydroplant. Or to my Hydroplant outpost. And I didn't put anything away. I went back because I needed to... I just figured I might as well go back since it was, you know, nighttime and needed to go to the bathroom, needed to sleep, and all of those kinds of things. All right. Is this breakable? I don't think it is. No. All right, down we go. And I hurt my leg. Nice. This mag bow is so good. Oh, by the way, have I ever checked in this thing? Nothing in here but a dead person. Okay. I would like your stuff, please. Oh. How did I not know this was here? It's good I got spotted by that guy. I had no idea. Everything I kept seeing kept... Oh, this would be an interesting place for an outpost. Anything down here that I would like? Oh. Okay, yeah, we're just back out here now. Although, hi, QB. I never noticed this on this side. What is this? So is there something in here that I want? Like, what is... I don't... Where'd he go? Okay. I managed to blow up the peccary. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the purpose of this room is, other than that there's some extra stuff. Oh. What are the security bots after? Because it's not me. Alright, we unlocked the door. Yeah, this is like... It's like a location you could... Like, we could get another forklift, but I barely use the one I have anymore. Which, I will... I think I've mentioned this before. It's a bit of a sad thing. They get you all of these unique forms of transportation, and then you end up not needing them, and it's kind of sad. Because it used to be everything I did was very well plotted out, planned out, and now everything, I just teleport everywhere, and it defeats the purpose of all of it. There's a random carbuncle on the back wall. Oh, probably got destroyed when I threw the bomb in. Yeah, this is why I never opened this room, is I never understood the purpose of it. Like, you could see inside that it doesn't really go anywhere, so I don't know why you would want to be in here unless you would like to outpost here. Alright, let's get back over here. Yeah, I thought there was another guy around here yet. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he was the one that was shooting at me earlier. I'm not sure. I don't see anybody else. Okay, let me get his stuff. Okay, we are super disgusting at this point, and you know what? We bring these pills along. I started bringing them along for a reason. I might as well take them. Maybe it'll help with the radiation. All right, now, navigating my way back through here again is a whole other story. And where's my marker? Where are we going here? Hang on a second. Let me back up so I can try to figure that out. I think it's... Sorry, it's pretty low, and I wasn't sure how to get down any further. Wait, what the heck? Who are you?
Heya.
Why were you not here the last time I was here? Look at, you've got like a garden on your backpack. It's like you're growing green beans.
Oh, hey there. We need to help each other here, right?
Oh my god, you're a
'Cause it's
traitor?
rough out there. And we all have to eat, right? If you wanted to trade something, maybe we could totally do that.
Okay, so cogs for merkweed, slushy for vanilla latte, pumpkin for pumpkin spice latte, apples for hot apple cider, laic essence for gusto goo. I don't know about that. A skip cookie for potato. We don't know about Xantharium. I don't need Xantharium rice seeds. Like, I don't need any of this except I'd be interested in this cookbook. So I need to bring her a heater.
No? Okay. No worries.
Ow! So is this where she normally hangs out? Like... Okay. So... Seriously. How do we get down further? I never looted this kitchen either. I should at least go clean myself off. I'm a mess. Does she wander like everybody else? Is this where she's normally found? So she just like wanders freely through here, huh? And I get critters attacking me. Alright, so what is going to be the best way? I feel like we opened up this door. But this took us up, not down. I think this took us down. Okay, well, those were some effective bombs. Okay, my objective is actually about level now. It looks like it's over here. Were we ever able to get into this room? Hang on. All right, doors unlocked somewhere else. What about over here? Oh. Also, there's a crystal guy in here. Maybe this is why we never got it done before. Thank you. Goodness. Is this it? Oh my gosh, it's it. Oh, nice. I want these too. Oh, hey, look, Dr. Mance, while we're getting all of our stuff together. Oh gosh, I'm almost dead. Ooh, I'm almost dead. All right, let's go ahead and put this... I just realized how bad that was. Let's go ahead and put this down while we're collecting all of the things. Let's listen to Dr. Mance as well. As soon as I find my vacuum gun.
The Voussoir team seem to have accepted that this is in fact the Yeti of legend. Personally, I have questions, but certainly we have more than enough to keep us busy here at Cascade. Corresponding with staff in our Alps facility, one could get the impression they have better things to do than resolve the mystery of the so-called abominable snowman. Perhaps they're off searching for the Loch Ness Monster or some other snowy unbelievables.
Okay, so people didn't believe that they were having a hard time with it being the Yeti, I guess? Alright, those things, and let's put all this stuff away. Let's grab this yet. There we go. I do believe my... Yeah, this is... I was pretty injured, so it's now empty. So as a matter of fact, well, I guess we can take it with us. If we find a charging station, we might be able to do that. All right, we've listened to Dr. Mance. We've collected all the things in here. Let us reboot the spillway computer. Hey, open the spillway. Okay. This is it, guys. Oh, hey, look, I've opened the door. We can get in this side now. Is there a freaking keypad hacker there the whole in... Oh my gosh. We're gonna pretend like I have eyeballs and I can occasionally see. All right, everybody? That's what we're gonna do. He's going the opposite direction, so let's... Oh, he saw me, though, or something heard me, maybe. I'm not sure which. Let's go reboot the spillway computer! Or wait, we've already done that. Let's go reopen the spillway. All right, guys. Hydroplant spillway. Open. What did it do? Reach the reactors. Which is down there somewhere. I don't know where. But I'm super excited to find out. What do you have to say? Also, as weird as it is, can I get in here? Looks like if I do, I might get stuck. Hello.
You're really going to do what I think you're going to do? You're quite the empiricist.
Well, thank you.
I think I'll wait for more data.
All right, that's perfectly acceptable. You do just that. Okay. Let's go back to the Hydroplant office. Get a couple things sorted out here. Oh my gosh, guys, I just woke up. I just realized these people are gone. Isaiah and I don't remember what her name was, but as always, people are on the move as we make progress. So apparently I no longer have company here, which is sad. Okay. All right, guys, I think we've got time in this episode yet. So we're going to go, first of all, put our magbow back on our hotbar. I just had somebody see me. Yeah, when I came through here last time. Interesting. All right. It looked like it was up here. You know what, guys? Maybe this is the part. Let me go back really quickly and get my... I'm gonna go back and get my suit to swim. This might actually be the... This might be where we found the Hydroplant uniform. Because it seemed like it was pretty far down, and I don't really... It looked like it was in the vicinity... Where did I put it? Did I take it back to HQ? Well, that was just silly. Okay, yeah, reach the reactor is down, and so I don't know... You know what, let's go... I was gonna go back to that area where... Like I said, we were kind of swimming underground, and that may be it. I'm not really sure. Let's just double check down here where Janet and Abe were. It's actually kind of down there, isn't it? Oh, hey, somebody's here waiting for me. Janet's still up on the submarine. Hello? Dr. Newman?
I don't know what you're going to find there, but it has to be better than this. Doesn't it?
I'm hoping.
It's not the worst idea I've ever had, but
Oh, I see we're jumping. All right. Anything
I'll
else?
try and convince Abe and Dr. Ross to follow you. If I can.
So she's the one that was up with Isaiah that was in the whatever our outpost was.
I can't believe we're actually going to do this.
I mean, I am. Are you coming with me?
It's not the worst
Okay,
idea
we're repeating
I've
now.
had.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's a portal.
Here we are.
Okay. A little dark in here. Let me get this back out. Made me feel nervous all of a sudden. Can't get through there. Oh, there's one of the unlost people singing again. Hang on, let me check the doors. Oh. Hello?
The heartbeat. The moment arrives. The way is open. Proceed, but know you tread into the sight of fate. All that will be is decided.
All has been decided. Okay. Get this back out. I was taking a screenshot. Oh. Where am I, and how do I get out of the water? I have no idea where I am. And how I get... I'm assuming we're gonna jump lily pad to lily pad here. This is very... kind of soothing, actually, all of these plants. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming, so like you can see those things are like barred off. Although I just saw somebody walk by there. That was creepy. That one is not. So I'm assuming we sort of came from there, but like, how do we get out of the water? Maybe the answer is that we get out of the water by going in the water? After some of the instances we've had with the creepy monster and stuff, I'm not the biggest fan of being in the water. What the heck?
Maybe we could sneak a little nap in the break room.
Okay, that was weird. Are you giving me a hint as to which way to go? I don't think you are. Oh, here we go. All right. So I didn't actually need to be in the water. I just didn't see this. Compendium power services. Okay, hang on a second. The energy requirements of the Gate Cascade Research Facility are immense, whether providing power for the demands of day-to-day research or the extraordinary requirements of perforation activity and study. While Dr. Eleanor Newman's invention of the dark lens drastically reduced the energy costs of perforation technology, power services remains one of the oldest and most essential elements of the facility. It was here that Gate performed their first successful on-site perforation experiments and continued to conduct some of its most exploratory research. Okay, so where are we going? There's a zip line from up there. Ooh, I want these. I most definitely should have recalled my platform carts while I was back at HQ. All right, am I going in here? Guys. No freaking way. There's a fireplace here. I want this to be my new base. Hopia photo frame. Okay, bye. You don't even want to stay for some coffee over the fireplace? Yeah, no joke. Holy cow, this place is amazing. Like, this is a pretty kitchen and everything. And here's a toilet. And... why is there a horrible monster in the toilet? Whatever it is, it sounds like it's breathing fire. Let's read some emails quickly. Maybe it'll tell us what's happening here. How do we turn it off? Between D. Janik and E. Newman. I have no idea if you'll ever receive this, Eleanor, and I hate to say I told you so, but it appears that someone has sabotaged the lens. The system is relocating portals at random. If you do read this, how do we turn it off? Delivery failed. Contact system administrator. Well, we know where she is if you'd like to talk to her. Waterbot. Between D. Mance and T. Anderson. I have some concerns about Dr. Wakeman's work on the Waterbot AI. You have my attention. I read his proposal 12 months ago, and he's strayed a long way from its original parameters. He's integrated elements of IS 0142 with almost no documentation or precautions. It's extraordinary work, but it needs oversight. I had to look this up, by the way, because I was getting confused between this and the Dark Beast. This is not the Dark Beast. The Dark Beast is something like 023 or I don't know, something like that. This is actually the growth, that shiny growth under the water, the reservoir growth. Continuing on. The Waterbot is good for morale. People love it. I don't see anything to be concerned about it. It's doing a good job with the plants, too. They share codebase with security bots and defense bots, but integrates living technology from a poorly understood IS. Why am I the only one concerned? Dr. Stuart Wakeman. This looks like this facility that was underwater. Maybe that's why... maybe when we opened the spillway, that's no longer underwater. Maybe that's why you don't actually have to go in the water. Okay. Between D. Kale and K. Pendleton. Who do we talk to about getting some entertainment down here? I've been studying the plant life, but there's nothing on the TV during breaks except Saved by the Bell, and that... it's not even this season. I'll pass your complaint on, but don't hold your breath. If it's any consolation, I hear the TV's worse the further down you go. In reactors, it's all home improvement. Maybe it's a good thing I don't have clearance to open the gate to reactors. Oh. Okay. Guys, I want to move here. There's like pantries. Pantries with lights. Look! Look, I could put the Layak in his own pantry and close the doors. I need to go find out what that thing is. I don't have enough platform carts to handle all of this looting. We'll have to come back at a later time for that. Out of curiosity, does this go where I think it goes? No, actually. Huh. Alright, I'm back. Let's go find out what the horrible monster is in the bathroom. I'm gonna sneak a little bit here. Okay. So far, the monster's not in the bathroom. Monster's not in the bathroom. By the way, let's just talk about design. I've seen this at a number of places, and this is something I don't understand. Everybody knows that the women's line is always longer, so why would you put the women's restroom in the back? You make them walk further, and then just stand in a line. And then all the guys, they stand around and complain because it takes the women too long. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Also, what's the... oh my gosh, there's another dog picture. Wherever the monster is, it's to my left. Okay. I don't know which way reactors is. So this is... we get to the zip line here, which is fine. Is this open? It is. Oh. Maybe that's what it just is. It's just one of those carbuncle... whoops. So what's actually the monster is this carbuncle that releases gases. Okay. Oh, there's still another one somewhere. There it is. Alright guys, so now we have a problem. So there's an opening in the fence right here. So we could go down this direction. Oh, we could already go this way anyway. That's where I jumped into the thing wanting to know where it went. Or we can take the zip line to that area. I don't know which way reactors is. I guess let's go this way since we're already here. I probably should have used my thing. Oh my gosh, what is this kind of crate? Also, I want to break all of those apart. A runic crate. Okay, well now we have another type of key we need to find. Okay. Hey, we've got a check-in terminal.
Check-in approved.
Thank you. Alright, there's a Dr. Mance here too. Let's go listen to what he has to say while that's charging.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. I'm pleased to report that Gate's first on-site perforation event has been a complete success. It required the full energy resources of both the Hydroplant and reactors, but we opened a stable portal to Antiverse 2. Unfortunately, we had to close the gateway sooner than expected, as spores from that realm infected the area almost immediately. Their rate of growth is extraordinary. Scouring the spore residue will take weeks, but if left unattended, it would soon be a jungle in here. We will have to investigate that once Dr. Newman's project comes online.
Okay. Guys, I love this area to death. Oh, our thing has changed. Clear the obstruction. I was just gonna go ride the tram. Oh, we're gonna need a tram key. Tram key, and then... Okay. Alright, well, I think that is gonna be a good place to stop with the mission today, although there is something else I would like to do. But first, I'm gonna go back to HQ and recall all my carts, because I have things that... will... like, they're critter pieces. So I would like to make sure that those don't... that we get those back before they expire. So let me work on that, and then I will let you know the other things I have in store for the rest of this episode. Alright guys, so this is one of two things that I have been wanting to do for a little while and just never really found place in an episode. Cram it in. So as you can see, we're in mapping. I've always wanted to jump down to those containers, but I always knew when I was going through here originally, long before I had teleporters, that I would have no way to get back up, and then I would lose all of my loot, and I would never be able to get it back. So I am going to try to get back up there. I guess the question is, I don't know if I don't know if I can get back up that way. I think I've got to go the other. I think you just kind of get from there and you kind of drop down. So let me go to the other side of mapping. Did we try this door? Oh, it's locked. Okay. I don't even know if I remember seeing it. Maybe I did a long time ago and I just don't remember. All right, so I don't remember there being cots there either, but whatever. We are back to mapping. There's a rubber band ball, but I'm not going to take that.
I should probably locate a restroom.
You will be just fine for right now. For starters, let's get you. I don't want to talk to you at all. I get tired of being shot by snipers, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, we are in fact... Since when are you down here? I don't remember there being a pest down here. Okay. So, let's jump over now that we've got a teleporter that will allow us to get back. Ouch. Wait, what the heck? I want to go out there, but... Okay, hang on. I hear a portal. what else is out here before we go there? It doesn't look like there's anything in that one. There's a whole thing down there. Oh my gosh, there's a door. You can't really see it. There, yellow door. Okay, I'm gonna assume nothing's down there. Let's go this way. This was supposed to be, like, quick and simple. And I may have just turned this into something. Definitely a portal over there. Is it in this box? No. Oh my gosh. That's why I hear the... We're okay. All right. We're now in Manufacturing West. We're no longer in mapping anymore. How did I never see that the time that I dropped off the train? Or has this been recently? I have no idea. I'm not going to pretend like I know things anymore. Okay. We at least know where that goes, and there's nothing really there. But the other location I would like to go is to the labs outpost. We have a little bit of a hike there, but at least here I can clean myself off and go to the bathroom and other such things, because apparently I need to do all of those things. Alright, so where are we going? Well, very simply, every time. You didn't fare out quite so well that time, did you, sir? Alright, I guess no reason not to take your parts along. Alright, we are going. You know what? Let's make it a surprise. I'll tell you in a minute. Alright, guys, it's dark and creepy. Lights just went out. This is perfect time for this. You might notice that we are in the corridor. Let's go to Helmholtz. There's the tub of blood. Yes. Everybody... Oh, that was a twofer. Okay, let's just make sure everybody gets cleared out here. I don't want anybody to come up and hit me in the back of the head. Is there anybody else in here? Yes. A little hard to see right now. And I believe there were some guys... I don't know why I never got the rebar out of those. Oh, nope, we're good. Alright, now that all zombies are accounted for, this is why I wanted to come back here. I remember there is a containment class 5 clearance here that has an arcade machine behind it. Now, why an arcade machine is in containment, I don't know. There's some creepy substance on the floor, but let's listen to what... Oh my god, I want this rug. Also, there's money and some odd and end things. Let's listen to Dr. Mance. He'll probably tell us about it, I would have to imagine.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. Despite the obvious risks, IS-083 has become a regular lunchtime haunt for several staff members. They call it research, and in a facility such as this, there needs to be some lenience, I suppose. So long as no one forgets to close the door.
Forget, like, to close this door? Maybe he's talking about because there's zombies out there. Let's check out that compendium information. Space Queen. Containment protocol. Its designation as Crucis? Didn't we... I swear that the composer's Crucis. The Laic is Crucis. This thing's... He says that the gate staff play it, but why is it so dangerous? Is to be kept unpowered under Crucis containment protocols except when being directly studied by yellow tier clearance staff and above. The subject is only to be activated by trans-recon operatives fully trained in psycho-excursive protocols. Oh, that sounds... Well, we can't package it, and to be honest, I'm not sure if I'd want it in my base if it's going to do this to the floor anyway, but this is the first one we can play. I guess let's try. It's a wait, it's a portal? That might have to be its own episode. We might have to come back to this one. Alright, guys, that is gonna be it for this one, though. As soon as I find... Okay, I do have all my teleports. We will come back to this. Interesting. Always interesting in this game. Alright guys, but that's going to be it for this one, so I'm going to thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to like and comment. Also subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. But for now, my name is Hawk, and this has been Abiotic Factor, and I will catch you guys next time.